this video, I'm going to be talking about a strategy of tiling to determine area. So first let's talk about what area is. Area is the amount of flat space that something uses or that something takes up. So my board right here has an area, and that is different than the rectangle that is here, and that's different than the table that I'm on. They all take up some flat space. In third grade, we will be focusing on more rectangular and square type objects to figure out the area of them. So today I'm going to be talking to you about tiling. I also want to point out that in area you must always talk about the area in square units. So if the word problem is talking about feet or inches or miles or yards, you need to express your area in square feet, square inches, square yards. And I'm going to be showing you a visual of why that is true. So here I'm going to do a tiling here, and then I'm going to show you how you can do tiling on paper. And this is kind of step one in area to kind of really show what area exactly means. So here I have a rectangle, and I'm going to use these 1-inch square tiles to show the area of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these 1-inch square tiles, and I am just going to line them up as precisely as I can, because area is a type of measurement. So with measurement, you need to be very careful and precise as best you can. So here is one row. I'm just going to keep tiling this space. So here I have my rectangle, and I can figure out the area of it now. I can do that in two ways. I can just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Or I can also use what I notice here about how this kind of looks a lot like an array. I see 2 groups of 5, or I can multiply then 2 times 5. We will be using that later on as a strategy of just multiplication, but I see it as an array. That's why tiling is really important as a base. So I see 2 groups of 5, so that helps me see that this is an area of 10. Now remember what I said, it needs to be in square units. So these were 1-inch tiles, so this is 5 inches here, 2 inches here. My area is 10 square inches. And the reason that that is true is because this right here is a square of 1 inch all the way around. And this is a square of 1 inch all the way around. This takes 1 square inch of space, 2 square inches of space. So altogether it is 10 square inches. So this here is a strategy of actually using the tiles. Now let me show you, if you were at home trying to do a paper and pencil and you don't have these tiles, let me show you how you can still do that. So here we have Mary. She's planting a garden with her grandma in her backyard. She's going to make a garden that is 8 feet by 7 feet. And that's important. I hear feet. That means when I'm doing area, it's going to have to be in square feet, as opposed to this one, which was in square inches. How much space will she use to plant her vegetable garden? Well, you know, it's really not going to work for me to put these tiles up there and glue them, but I can show you what tiling could look like on a piece of paper. So here, it says that it's going to be 8 feet by 7 feet. So let me move this out of the way a little bit. So I'm going to show 8 feet by 7 feet on here. So I'm going to draw myself a garden space. So here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me do one more for 8. So I have 8 feet going this way, and then I need to make 7 feet going down. So I'm just going to do the best squares I can. So here I have 3, 4, 5. I'm running a little bit out of space here, so I hope you can see that. 6, let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A little bit longer here. And then I have my 7 feet going this way. So 8 feet, 7 feet, 8 feet, 7 feet. So now I need to find the area of this space. Well, I could do that in 2 ways. I could count them. Now, of course, if I count them, I'm going to probably do a more efficient way of maybe counting by 2s or even by some groups of 5 here. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and then counting on. Or I can notice that I have 7 groups of 8, just like arrays that we worked with in multiplication. So 7 groups of 8 would be 7 times 8, and that would be 56. Now, since I'm talking about area, I need to do square units. And when I look back here, my unit was feet, so that would be 56 square feet. So here is your examples of how you can do tiling with pen and paper, with pencil and paper, or how we also did tiling down here with my little tiles. So I hope this helps you when you are trying to write about using tiling for a space.